And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for the Knicks, Joe Dumars is out there with Dragic. We've got Bowie. A big game for this young man making his NBA debut. And it's Diaw in at the 4 spot. And for the Nets, Williams is out there with Jerry Stackhouse. We've got Big Red. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then there's Dominique Wilkins, and it's Doc in at the power forward.
You know, it's been a while since the Nets have been one of the feared teams in the East. They had their best season since their days when they would make trips to the finals in the early 2000s. Really an excellent turnaround effort from the entire organization.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. And here is Williams. Outside Wilkins. He kicks it to Stackhouse. It's good from long range. Stackhouse has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And for the Nets, who were one of the big turnaround stories from last season, they did it by beating the team, Steve, they were supposed to in the rest of the Eastern Conference. Great record against the East.
Yeah, 36-16 against their Eastern foes, so pretty solid in that regard. You know, they decided early on that the key was they had to get home court advantage in the first round. And they set their goal and they hit it. Unfortunately, they got knocked off by Chicago in that first round.
Wilkins brings the double team. Back to Dumars. New York moving the ball around. Poked loose. And Stackhouse kicks to Wilkins. No good. And New York the other way now. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, the Knicks head coach had a couple of minutes to spend with me. There was one point in particular that he emphasized. This is a very fast team they're up against, and he told me that their goal will be to force them to earn their points in the half-court offense, not get loose in transition, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there. Boris Diaw from France, really a unique player. I mean, he came into the league, guys, as more of a playmaking small forward. Now he plays at the power forward spot, and he's still much more of a passer than he is a scorer.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Stackhouse kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Stackhouse. Shoots. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Stackhouse has got 7 points in the game. And Clark, you mentioned Diaw's skill level. Not the biggest or most athletic guy, but, you know, Steve, he's still effective.
He's really a great basketball player. What I mean by that, just he knows angles, he knows how to use his body to create passes and shots for himself. And defensively, he's very effective, particularly guarding the post because of his strength.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
And turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities, that's what it's all about. Yeah, terrific one-on-one scorer, able to break down defenders and make something out of nothing.
Yeah, it's really a nice blend of balance and creativity. He puts you on your heels, stops on a dime, and he can drain it on you before you recover. You can't be the number 2 seed in the East by being mediocre on the road. I mean, the Knicks had a veteran group, and they all had the mental fortitude and experience to finish off games on the road last season.
Wilkins with a screen on Dumars. It's Wilkins with the drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Knicks trailed by 5. Mark, as you said, the Knicks were one of the tougher teams on the road, and their road record was what separated them, Steve, from the middle of the pack in the East.
Yeah, 23 road wins, second only to the Heat in the East. It's interesting, Kevin, they relied so heavily on threes that sometimes on the road they go cold, but they could also get hot in a hurry, and they were able to avoid a bad spell.
Dragic the pass to Booth. On the wing, Dumars. In transition, here come the Nets. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. They get Boris Diaw.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
Now here's Dragic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bowie can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Big Red. Here's Wilkins. Here's Stackhouse. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Diaw dishes to Dragic. Baseline try. Here's Bowie. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Stackhouse. 7 points in the game. Here's the screen. And again, no good by Brooklyn. 3 on 3. And Diaw kicks to Dragic. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Well, you know, it's still exciting to come here to the Barclays Center, this beautiful new arena, and you really like the fact that it's built to showcase basketball. Terrific sight lines, everything the fans could ask for.
You talk about the allure of the new arena, Steve. Even when teams are staying in the same city so often, a push is there for a new arena.
Yeah, that's the reality of the business. It's all about entertainment. It's about being cool. It's about kind of the brand, and I think that's where Brooklyn really made that huge jump last year. It was just the uniforms and the arena and the fan base and being in Brooklyn. It all came together, and now it feels like a world-class organization.
The offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
The dish to Dumars. He passes to Diaw. Dumars. And here is Serbiak. 6 on the shot clock. And Diaw kicks to Dumars. Stolen away. And now in transition to Stackhouse. Here we go. Back the pass to Big Red. Dishes it to Williams. Outside Wilkins. Trying his luck deep. Good. Nice assist for Williams. Wilkins has got 9.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Knicks trail by 12. Now Dragic, pass to Bowie. Feeds to Dumars. Bowie the pass to Dumars. Kicks to Diaw. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And Joe Dumars the bucket on the assist by Diaw. Nets leading by 10. Williams with the ball. And there's the feed to Stackhouse. Misses the 3. The Knicks have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Dumars. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He thought he could knock that one down, but the defense was really all over him.
There's the pass to Wilkins. Good on the 3-point shot. Wilkins has got 12.
He's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Dumars dishes to Dragic. Dragic off the pick from Diaw. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, he got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Andrew Bynum's checked in for New York. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Now here's Williams. Passes to Hayes. The kick out to Williams. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 6 to shoot. shoots from the block, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Stackhouse has got 9. Dumars kicks to Dragic. And here is Serbia, covered by Stackhouse. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
It had been almost 2 decades since the Knicks had finished atop the Atlantic Division, guys, and since the most recent alignment changes in '04, they had never finished first. But that changed last year.
Yeah, the Atlantic title had just gone between the Nets and the Celtics for the last 11 or so seasons, but finally, the Knicks were able to reach the top, and they did it in a year, Steve, where the division was loaded with good teams.
Yeah, no doubt. With the Celtics, Nets, and Knicks, pretty good, solid teams there. And, I thought the Knicks had an excellent season all in all, but in New York, the expectations are high, and they want more than just an Atlantic Division title.
So he gets them both.
The Nets had a really solid debut season in Brooklyn last year. They made the big move in trading for Joe Johnson, but they also made some small adjustments that paid off for them as well.
And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 13-point game.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Thomas, no good. Well, Clark, as you said, a lot of people thought they would just be a top-heavy team with their starters doing a lot of the heavy lifting. But, Steve, they got contributions from all around.
Well, they didn't have big-name players on the bench, but they had some guys like Blotch and Evans who were kind of under the radar, but came in and played very well for this team a year ago. Now, of course, you got big names across the roster for the Nets.
Here's Preseason after the made shot from Andre Iguodala and the rejection by Serbia. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
The Knicks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and the second free throw, good.
Well, for so long, the Knicks have been the punchline of the Eastern Conference the last decade. Poorly managed contracts and questionable trades really kept them from rising to the top in the East, but once again now they look like a powerhouse.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
The shot's good from Bynum. And Clark, you were right. The Knicks were a powerhouse last season. Steve, 37 wins against the rest of the conference, and they just would dominate other teams at times.
Well, they're a team that doesn't really want to run a lot or force tempo. They just kind of want to get you in the half court. They don't turn the ball over, and they bury you from long range. So, you know, they found their identity last year and really dominated in that Eastern Conference.
Nets leading by 8. He's guarded by Thomas. He dishes it to Hayes. He's against Green. Fires from the wing. Count that one.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. He kicks to G. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break. Out of this world, aerial skills for a guy of his size.
Kevin, that's what separates him from some of the other point guards around the league. The ability to rise and throw it down.
And I wouldn't be surprised if that spurs them on. Maybe sparks a little bit of a comeback here.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Knicks making the shot. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Kevin, his defensive abilities really set him apart. I think he's one of the league's best defenders.
You know, the saying goes that great defense beats great offense, but Great defense is more consistent. That shooting touch can come and go, but he's not going anywhere. You know, the Knicks got off to a fast start, but when you employ as many old bodies as they did last year, it's hard to sustain the level of play you need over the course of a full season. It's one reason they started to falter a bit late in the year.
Pressey hits them both. Dan Clark, you said the Knicks did hit that lull last season right after the All-Star break into early March. But Steve, when the vets saw the finish line in sight, they picked up their play and got back in it.
That's right. They won 13 games in a row late in the season, catapulting themselves back into the top tier of teams in the East, and let everyone know that they would not be exiting the playoffs early. That really was the start of that run.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
You know, the new home for the Nets last season, as they moved over from New Jersey to Brooklyn, they must have loved their new digs because they were fantastic in front of this Brooklyn crowd last season. 26-15 here.
Nets leading by 8. Brown outside. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. Clark, you're right. The Nets are making a good impression here, as you were saying. Always good for a team to open up a new arena with a strong record at home.
And what a great stadium, guys. The Barclays Center, one of the best-looking floors in the NBA. Great design all around. And even on the outside, when you walk up to the arena here in Brooklyn, it's just a beautiful atmosphere.
And Brown drops them both.
I think they've got to be more disciplined here, Kevin. Already way too many fouls and too many free points for the opponent.
He feeds it to Thomas. They set the pick. He passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Thomas. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 5. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball. That is good. And the Nets lead by 12.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
Such a wide open look. And it's 7 points for Andre Iguodala.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
There's the dish to G. On the wing, Brown. Pass to T. Feeds it to G. The shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo kicks to Thomas. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
Shoots from 12. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nets lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they've built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
Back to Iguodala. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
The Knicks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
Doc, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Yes, guys, the Brooklyn Nets going all in this season. With a team payroll of about $100 million, they have an additional luxury tax bill of around $75 million. Guys, the owner's sparing no expense in constructing this roster. But no question, a high burden of expectation for what they'll achieve. It's championship or bust.
No doubt about that. Thank you, Doris. Here's Hayes. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Hayes the pass to Brown. Gets the bucket. Brown's got 6 points.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. He misses the free throw. Bowie, he's checked in for New York. And he sinks the second. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. T, the pass to Doc. Just his first attempt. That went off the back iron and out.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
So it looks like the Knicks will retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Now off the inbound, he squares up and sinks it. Stackhouse has got 11.
Perfect inbounds pass and an easy 2 points.
And here's Dragic on the wing. Dumars tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Stackhouse kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
The Nets have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And the Knicks making a change here. Diaw's checked in. That one misses for Williams. Knicks trail by 7. And Diaw kicks to Dumars. McHale, right side. From about 16. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
There's a good screen. Dragic dishes to McHale. Back to Dragic. Kicks it to Diaw. Back to Dragic. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Big Red. Brooklyn leading by 7. The baseline jam. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Joe Dumars.
Looking at the game for Wilkins, 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin McHale. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Knicks trail by 9. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shot off the pick. Blocked, but he recovers it. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played,
But one thing I've always loved about Andre Iguodala is the fact that he's so unselfish. He's really probably best suited to play a point forward role where he's handling the ball quite a bit, either in transition or in the half court at the high post. He can use his size to pass over the top of people.
Here's Stackhouse. He's got 11. It's Wilkins on the wing. Clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 7, and you go back to Iguodala. Relatively judicious with his shot selection in Denver. Some have wanted him to even be more aggressive offensively.
You know, I think that's a bit misguided, Kevin. This is a guy who does everything and does it well. He's a team-first guy. He's got to stay true to who he is. And I think he does a really good job of doing that. He rebounds, he defends, he passes, he provides scoring. You can't just look at his point totals and evaluate his game.
This brings a lot to the table.
A lot to the table.
What do you call stat sheet stuffer?
Yes, sir. That's him.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Knicks have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. The first free throw is good. And Dumars drops them both.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Here's Williams. He has 6. Outside Wilkins. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's good, and he threw contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Nets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. And the Knicks making a change here. McHale's checked in. That's good from Williams. So it's the Knicks now, trailing by 5. It's Dragic with the drive. The shot from the low post is good. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
On the wing, Williams, covered by Dumars. Dives for it. And Stackhouse kicks to Wilkins. Just 4 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game. How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Here's Big Red. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And even 3-on-3 break. No good from Dragic.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
The Nets have been getting it done at the line. 10 for 12. Knicks trail by 4. Picked his pocket. Only one man back on D.
Watch out! Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that.
Well, he's just a spectacular dunker, Kevin. The fans love it when he's out on the floor and he's got some room and some momentum going to the hoop. They know exactly what's coming.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
It's all you, shooting for Brooklyn.
2 shots. It's all you, Wilkins. It's all you.
And the first one at the line is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Knicks trail by 8. Outside Dragic. Dishes it to Dumars. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dumars got 6 in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Timeout called the Nets. Nets leading by 6. Outside Williams. Back to Wilkins. And the pass to Big Red. Rejected by McHale. Outside Dragic. Back to Dumars. Now the feed to Dragic. And fouled as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Dragic. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start varying some of those.
Took him no time at all on that one. Stackhouse has got 4 this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And that's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
15 seconds.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Nets leading by 7. Passes it to Big Red. Wilkins. He dishes it to Stackhouse. No good from outside.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Dragic the pass to Dumars. Kept alive. Moves back up. And the layup is good.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Here is Doc. Stackhouse. It's rebounded by Dragic.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Serbiak, no luck.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Dragic against Wilkins. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by McHale. Knicks trailed by 5. Now Diaw. He kicks it to Dragic. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And Goran Dragic out of Yugoslavia, man, he's a really impressive left-handed slashing point guard. Great size at 6'3", aggressive off the dribble, and he's improving as a playmaker.
And for Dragic last season, a career high in points and assists.
Well, what you like about Dragic, Kevin, is his aggressiveness at both ends of the floor. He's an attacking player by nature, loves to get to the rim, and defensively likes to play the passing lanes and try to put pressure on the ball.
Dumars with it. Williams picks him up. Diaw with it. Back to Dragic. Pass to Dumars. Shot clock at 6. And it's all evened up. Dumars got 8 points in the quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Here's Preseason. He feeds it to Stackhouse. He lobs it up. Knocked away. Oh, and here comes Dragic all alone. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. At this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. And guys, we know the drill well, all 3 of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question.
Right.
I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. And look at Steve, guys, the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Here's New York. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Diaw gets a screen from Bynum. Diaw dishes to Iguodala. He passes it to Diaw. Back to Iguodala. New York moving the ball around. And the basket by Serbiak.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Preseason. There's Williams with the 3. Good. Williams has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Serbiak, no luck. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Gets it to go. Stackhouse has got 15. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first, and then maybe a second possession.
Iguodala kicks to Diaw. Six on the shot clock. The dish now to Dumars. On deep. Can't get it to go.
It's like he's just trying to showcase his range, but he could probably get a better shot in that possession.
Yeah, he sure could. It doesn't do you any good if you miss it from that deep.
Now, here's Diaw. No good on the buzzer beater. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Nets out in front, up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And a fun game going out in the borough of Brooklyn. Thanks for joining us. It's a close game for Brooklyn going up against the New York Knicks. Great activity defensively. They're taking measured risks, trying to force turnovers, putting a lot of pressure on that end of the floor. Dominique Wilkins is showing us the human highlight reel against New York. He's already racked up 18 points, and the looks have been coming for him. A great shooting percentage from the floor and the line. Looking at New York, they're definitely making plays as well. They've gotten a tremendous boost from their reserves, going to them early in the game for production. Goran Dragic certainly playing well so far. He has 12 points and is also sharing the ball, picking up assists as well. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And standing tall over New York Harbor, the Statue of Liberty, as we welcome you back. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Dominique Wilkins.
Well, he shot his share of free throws, that's for sure. I mean, he got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting to the free throw line. Easy points if you can get them.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys.
Now, here's Dumars. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First free throw is good. Dominique Wilkins, he's checked in for Pressey. And Diaw drops them both. Net shooting straight 49% from the field. And here is Williams. Pass to Stackhouse. 6 to shoot. Back to Williams. And it's Brooklyn scoring again. New York trailing. Here's Diaw. Feeds it to Dumars. Takes the three. Good. And it's Diaw with the assist that time. Diaw's got 3 assists now in this one. Williams passes to Stackhouse. They get it back. Howard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Big Red. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And it's Dragic off the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Let's look at some numbers in this one for Dragic. 12 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. You know, they don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
And that one falls for Dragic. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn trailing. Kicks it to Wilkins. Uncovered. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Wilkins has got 20. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down in the last few minutes the way it looks.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Stackhouse. The shot misses. Nice D from Dumars. New York's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Dishes it to Diaw. Back to Dumars. Here's Serbiak. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 13. Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Williams dishes to Wilkins. Down low. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
At the line for your Nets, Don. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Doc. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dumars kicks to Dragic. The pass to Diaw. It's Dumars on the wing. Fires from deep. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. The Nets with the lead. Outside Williams. There's the feed to Wilkins. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Knicks shooting at 51%. Really solid. Outside Dragic. There's a screen. And here is Serbia. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Wilkins. Back to Williams. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dragic. Dragic has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Dragic off the pitch from Diaw. Dragic kicks to Dumars. And good on the basket. Book it. Dumars got 15 points. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
Doc the pass to Williams. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Andrew Bynum's checked in for New York. Outside Williams. He passes to Doc. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good. Williams has got 16. Now Dragic, 14 points for him. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something, you're right. Dumars misses.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Lets it fly from 18. They get the rebound. Stackouts. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets. Boy, still waiting for their first miss from the foul line this half.
100% since halftime, is that right? I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon if that keeps up.
Both free throws good from Stackhouse. And so here is New York. Outside Dumars. And here is Serbia. Dragic with it. Now guarded by T. Solid defense right there from Hayes.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Shot's good by Wilkins.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Now here's Dragic. 14 points for him. Outside, Green. Back to Dragic. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Bynum. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Nets leading by 7. He kicks it to Stackhouse. Doc. He feeds it to Stackhouse. Pass to T. The Nets working the ball around now. The shot by Wilkins, no good. Knicks have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. And here is Serbia, covered by Hayes. Back to Dragic. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And now it's only a 5-point Nets lead.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low. That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
It's a pick by Bynum. And here is Serbia. From deep three-point range. Lays out. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for New York. Antetokounmpo comes in for Goran Dragic. Brooklyn leading by 5. Now the dish to Hayes. pass to Wilkins. Shoots from the high post. One shot is good that time. Wilkins has got 10 points in just the second half. Thomas off a pick from Bynum. Antetokounmpo gets to Bynum. Nice D from G.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic. As he's grown as a player, Andrew Bynum has become more forthcoming with his opinions, which I don't mind. One thing he said last season was that he felt his development was stifled a little bit by playing with Kobe Bryant. And you know what? He might be right.
Here's Thomas. After the made shot from T. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Back to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thomas got 7 points. And going back to Andrew Bynum, certainly he's shown the capability to be a go-to scorer on the low block.
Well, he's an old-school center. I mean, you can throw him the ball on the block. He's got great footwork. He can score with either hand. He's an impossible cover. I mean, he's physically right, but that's the question. Will he be healthy? If so, then they've got a guy who can demand double teams down there.
Iguodala with it. Wilkins picks him up. Iguodala, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Green. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Green.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Both shots good from the stripe. Brooklyn leading by 5. And Williams, here we go. Excellent D from Thomas. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Green dishes to Thomas. And Diaw kicks to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to Diaw. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Green. And the Knicks miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Serbiak, no luck.
He's got to contribute. He's got to produce if his team's going to get back in it in this quarter.
Passes it to Big Red. Diaw's there. From 11 feet away, Isaiah Thomas with the rebound. Thomas got 3 rebounds now in this one. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Thomas got 9.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Left side, Brown. And the basket good. And the Nets lead by 5.
Yeah, he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Antetokounmpo. Back to Brown. Hayes with the screen for Brown.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen. They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
That free throw good from Brown. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Diaw, the screen. Dumars against Williams. Back to Dumars. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Diaw. Rebounded by the Nets. Big Reds have got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams passes to Brown. 1:22 left in the third. It's Wilkins with the drive. And that one's good. Wilkins has got 12 points now in the quarter.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Now here's Dragic, covered by Stackhouse. 0-0. And the bank shot is good. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams with the ball. 16 points for him. Wilkins dishes to Williams. And here's Brown outside. They get it back. Williams' shot is off.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Dumars kicks to Dragic. And here is Serbiak, defended by Wilkins. And the basket by Serbiak. And now it's just a 4-point Brooklyn lead. Now here's Brown. He's got 11. Outside Williams. From the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Dragic from outside. Misses. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Nets leading by 6. Kicks to Stackhouse. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Now, here's Dumars. Dishes to Diaw. Just 5 on the clock. Dumars. Here's Bowie. Banked in off the glass. The net shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Wilkins. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Knicks trailed by 4. The feed to Dragic. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one is on Stackhouse. And that one falls for Dragic. And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. That's good. Wilkins has got 32 points in the game.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
Nets leading by 5. It's Williams with the drive, and it's blocked by Dragic. Outside Dumars. And here is Serbiak. Hits it from 3-point range.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Dragic the pass to Diaw. Here's Bowie. He dishes it to Dragic, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Wilkins with the stuff.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Now here's Dragic. There's the block. They get it back. He blocks it again. Stackhouse dishes to Williams. Passed it down. Here's Big Red, headed by Serbiak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Howard. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Big Red. Both free throws, good from Big Red. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. New York calls timeout. Nice game, great performance by Dominique Wilkins.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. That's good. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. From beyond the arc, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wilkins has got 39.
You can just see his confidence rising every time he knocks one down beyond the arc.
And here is Serbiak, covered by Stackhouse. Serbiak, no block.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Williams outside. Here's Wilkins. It's rebounded by New York. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Dragic with it, now defended by Stackhouse. And here is Serbiak. It's rebounded by Doc. Doc's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Williams. He passes to Stackhouse. Drops in the tray. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Now they're feeling confident, and they're in a good flow offensively, so why not just keep firing from out there?
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit. That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
Andrew Bynum's checked in for Bowie. And here is Williams. He kicks to Stackhouse. The pass to Big Red. Wilkins. Nets passing it around. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Dragic. He feeds it to Bynum. Back to Dragic. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 9. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Dumars. Back to Williams. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. Knicks trail by 9. Outside Dumars. And that one's good. Dumars got 5 points in the quarter.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Here's Stackhouse.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Jerry Stackhouse. At the 1 for 2.
And he makes the first. Roll free throws good from Stackhouse. Knicks trail by 9. Dragic kicks to Dumars. Dragic a screen on Williams. Here's Serbiak. And again, it's New York.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Williams passes to Wilkins. Clock at 6. Knocked loose. And now the Knicks on the break. 16 feet away. And the basket by Serbiak. Now just a 5-point Nets lead.
Oh, a fantastic quarter for him here in the fourth. I mean, efficiency personified here.
Williams kicks to Wilkins. The shot no good. And New York the other way now. From about 16. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Brooklyn leading by 5. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force. Here's Serbiak. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Bynum with the block. Dumars against Williams. Dragic, good look. New York, no good that time either.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
No good from Stackhouse. Knicks trail by 7. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out. Brooklyn's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. It's Williams with the drive. Now Diaw. There's the dish to Dumars. Outside Dragic. Back to Dumars. Feeds to Dragic for the 3. And there's the call on Bynum. That's his first foul. Nets leading by 7. Pass to Wilkins. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wilkins has got 41.
And a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
It's stolen by Wilkins. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go, and it's blocked. Here's Diaw. Passes it to Dumars. And here is Serbia, covered by Stackhouse. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. And the basket by Diaw.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were getting windy. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
Nets leading by 7. Outside Williams. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Williams has got 20 points.
I tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
Here's Dragic. Brooklyn with the rebound. Doc's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
I think it's going to be tough for them to trim this deficit if he keeps missing those kinds of shots, Kevin. I mean, they need his points.
Now here's Wilkins. Kicks it to Williams. It's stolen by Dragic. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Baseline jumper. And Stackhouse kicks to Williams. Pass to Doc. Diaw's there. Here's Doc. Nice D from Boris Diaw. Knicks trail by 9. This is to Dragic. The feed to Bynum. Back to Dragic. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. He passes to Bynum. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And it's 6 points for Andrew Bynum.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Nets leading by 7. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Stackhouse. The pass to Wilkins. From about 16. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game. New York calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Up top, Dragic, covered by Stackhouse. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Dumar's been doing. He has 20 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
Well, that's important. I mean, get to the foul line. Any team, when you can outscore your opponent from the foul line, it's critical, and he's trying to do his part right there.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Outside Williams. They get a hand on it. Unloads from 13. Green for 2 points.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
Now they've got to focus, make sure this is a good, solid possession. They can take control of this game.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The Knicks making a switch here. Bowie's checked in, and he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And I think this is going to be too much to overcome, Clark. What do you think?
All the sand in the hourglass is gone, and I agree with you.
Passes to Big Red. From 13 feet, it goes down. And the Nets lead by 9.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Well, they can call timeouts all they want, but it's not going to do a whole lot of good at this point.
Yeah, this one's about done. The writing's on the wall. There's nothing they can do to change this one.
Here's Thomas, and that one swishes right in. Tries to save it. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a